up for Nina Manning, ladies and gentlemen. Next to the stage. Put your hands together for Michael Lenoche. No, Michael. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Elizabeth Mihelich.
Close to Michael. I'm glad that you guys are all sitting a few rows back in case I vomit all over you guys. I'm a new stand-up comic. Looks like everyone's here with friends, though. I made some new friends the other day. I brought these guys with me, so you're welcome. Everyone seems to be really happy about it. When I was thinking the other day about when I first moved to LA, because I've been here for about a decade now, and that's when you look back on things, is when you've been doing something for 10 years and you just think about how much you failed at everything, right? So I thought about when I first made friends moving here, and what I did is I joined a running club, and this is what I learned. I hate running. Runners are hardcore, and people say, I feel like I'm going to go for a run, and I'm like, ugh, why? Is someone chasing you? Or maybe there's like a sale at Penny's. But they're hardcore. I was watching the news the other day during Hurricane Sandy, and a guy got hit by a tree because he had to go for a run in a hurricane. He had to get his run in. It's weird. Runners will tell you lots of lies to get you to join their cult. Lie number 1, running is healthy. You know what's healthier? Walking. That's what they say. Lie number 2, it's a good way to get to know someone. You ever tried to run and talk to someone at the same time? You can't understand a word that they say, and you end up spitting all over your new friend. And the best one they love to tell you is if you hit that runner's high, you'll just be able to keep going. And I'll be like, really? Because if I can't hit that high in like 45 seconds or less, I'm probably not going to get there. Running was trending on Twitter the other day. 2 things I hate, running and Twitter. Well, I don't really hate Twitter, but I do have a love/it's complicated relationship with social media. Because I feel like it's like that boy that like you're just really into, and then he like likes your status or pokes you on Facebook, and you're like, yay! And then he pokes someone else on Facebook, and you realize this isn't real. Kind of starts all over again. But I did learn recently that every tweet that you send is actually recorded in the Library of Congress. That's right. All 140 characters of your genius are in the libraries of Congress for all eternity. So I brought a few of my gems that I've tweeted. I'll read them word for word. Did LA miss the "Hey, it's fall" memo? Question mark, question mark. 105? Question mark, exclamation point. Really? Question mark, 105? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Or that awkward moment when you're watching True Blood with your dad and hot naked werewolf sex comes on the screen. Hashtag awkward. How about this one? That's the good little gem. What to do with my birthday? ... What to do? It's gonna be a great day. All eternity. Do you guys know if it's illegal to Twitter stalk somebody? Because if it is, Matthew Perry's got a really good case built up against me. I really don't feel like I wanted to grow up in this social media era, and I'm glad that I didn't. Because at least at this age, I feel like I can discern what belongs on Facebook and what doesn't. And you know, when I was growing up, if we liked a boy, all you had to do was like write it on a piece of paper, give him a few options like yes, no, maybe, and then like hand it to him later. Or the biggest piece of technology we had to handle was like a little triangle fortune teller thing. We said, does Simon love me? Lift, flap, not likely. But like my 14-year-old cousin, for instance, can't tell the difference between like an emotional outburst and things she should put on Facebook. So she posted the other day, "I'm sorry to everyone I've ever hurt. I love you. Goodbye." Holy crap. So I called and I made sure that she was okay, and she just was upset about some boy that didn't like her. And I thought, God, what an awful thing to try to like protect a kid as a parent from this world. And that's all parents want, is to protect you and keep you safe. Like when I was growing up and I started driving, my dad bought me for my birthday when I turned 16 an emergency roadside kit. And his tools he tried to equip me with were like jumper cables and then little emergency roadside flares and this sign that I never understood because it was this bright yellow sign that on one side it said call tow and on the other side it said help. And in the sense of emergency, I would put it either in the windshield of my car or I should stand on the side of the road and hold it over my head, alerting passerbys that I was a teenager alone, stranded on the side of the road without a phone. And it's like, yeah, Dad, that sign might as well have said, rape me. But my 14-year-old cousin emotes in great ways. Like, she writes these signs all over her room that I call, like, 14-year-old heart vomit. Like, why did you leave me? And my heart's breaking. So I thought, God, what if I did this in my everyday life and I could make these signs? So mine would say things like, you broke my heart with that 5% tip. And I can't breathe when I run for longer than 45 seconds. Or stab me in the eye with that overdraft fee. And then I thought, what if President Barack Obama sat in the Oval Office and made his signs to emote this way? And he'd have them like Barack loves Michelle. And he would probably have like cereal with a circle and a line through it. And maybe like born in Kenya, ha, just kidding, America. Or like General Petraeus, why did you betray us? Right? But I do not want to be a 14-year-old again. But I did say to my dad the other day after a recent breakup, Dad, I could really use an emergency roadside kit to help me handle being single in my 30s. And I would just stand on the side of the road with my yellow sign and wave it above my head and just say, like, rape me! I know, and my dad said, oh, Elizabeth, that's sweet, but we all know that you can't rape the willing. And I thought, God, so nice to have a dad that understands me. Thank you guys so much. That's my
Give it up for Elizabeth. And coming to